Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer and welcome to a new playthrough video. Today I am playing Dungeon Saga Origins. I am playing the fourth scenario, which is called something one way down. Adventure 4. One way down. I'm going to be using the Digital Overlord, which will reveal doors and traps and stuff like that on my laptop. In the last episode, I did retrieve a special legendary item, which I'm going to give to Orloff. It gives him +1 armor, which will increase his armor to 3. I thought about giving it to Madriga, but Orloff's always the one that gets into the fights, so we'll go with that. First things first, Overlord has 4 interrupt tokens. I'll go ahead and, I've already shuffled this a couple times, so I'll shuffle it again for you. This is the exploration deck that I will be revealing, revealing as I do things. It will sort of keep the traps going and stuff like that. 1 second. Looking for my timer, which I cannot find. Oh well. It is 12:40. Okay. What else? My heroes start here, and it goes Orloff, Madriga, the wizard, and then the dwarf right there. All right. According to this area is blocked off. I can't get to it. This area is blocked off. I can't get to it. So it looks like I'm going to have to go south, and there's a door here and a door here, and we have an archer skeleton here. So let's go ahead and get started. The archer can really fling those arrows, so I think we're going to go here first and let him come to us, and Madriga will stay there. So the wizard will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and as an action, I can cast a spell, use a feat, explore, revive, or trade. Because there's not line of sight to this one, I believe the rules say I can explore. So I'll go ahead and do an explore, which means I click there, and it tells me I revealed a secret door. Oh, that was fast. Where is it? It is right here. All right, so there is a secret door here that has to be opened, or it is open, excuse me. And then I can search again, because that just, after you search and you get a secret door, you can search again, search the hallways. So next is going to be Rorden. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. He cannot reach the door. And he is gone. And Orloff will go. Orloff goes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He cannot move through. He can move through an ally, but he has to end up on a different space, so he can't go any further. All right, and that leaves Madriga, who will go 1, 2, 3. No, we'll move back a little bit. We'll go right there. That way the skeleton has to fully move in order to be visible. All right, that is it for my turn. Actually, I'll have Orloff do a search of the room. And now we draw an Explorer card. We've got gold. You find a small dirty cloth containing 10 gold. If you risk it, roll a die. On a score of 2 or less, you sting your hand. The Explorer's hero combat or ranged will be lowered 1 into the next round. 10 gold, yeah, it's worth it. I mean, 10 gold, don't roll a 2 or 1. I rolled a 2, so he loses, a scorpion stings your hand, you're at combat or range value of -1. All right, so by the time this round ends, that will be faded away. It is now the skeleton's turn. Now for the skeleton, where did I do with those cards? Come on, where are you? Okay. Oh, here they are. The skeleton, that's an archer, has 1 armor, 3 ranged, 4 movement. So it will go 1, 2, 3, 4. It can see Madriga and it can see Orloff. So what you do is it is a mindless. And if you go to the mindless card, it kind of tells you how they think. Insight, perform attack against the strongest, which would be Orloff. All right, so it will shoot at Orloff with 3 dice, 3 white, and Orloff's defense is 5 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the skeleton archer will hit on higher than 3. 4s and higher. So that's a hit, and that's a hit, and that's a miss. My 5 blocks the 4, and my 4 ties the 4. So that is no hits. It does not hit. And that is the end of the turn. And it is now my turn. Now, the Overlord can only interrupt when there are cards here that have an interrupt symbol. So it won't get to do it. Let me get a 10 gold and put that on Orloff so we don't forget. And I think there's like 110 in this whole thing. I don't see. Oh, there it is. 110. Big deal. All right. Now it is my turn. Orloff has the best chance of destroying it. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can swing diagonally. He will attack with 5 to the skeleton's 2. Has a melee of 2. And 2s and higher hit. When making a fight against this monster, they may reroll a single 1. Didn't roll a 1, but did roll a 6, which beats my 5, but my 4, 3, 3 get through, and that skeleton is destroyed. All right. And Orloff is done. I will have Rorden move 1. To open door costs 1 movement, so he will open this door, and so you click on the door, and it reveals it's open. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. There is a skeleton warrior here, along with a door, and there's another door here, and there is a skeleton, an armored skeleton here. They're tough. All right. But Rorden was able to get up against this one, so he will fight. He is a 4 dice attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the skeleton warrior rolls 2. Also re-rolls a single 1. And has armor 2. So 3s and higher will hit. I got a 5, a 4, a 4, and a 1. It got a 5 and a 3. The 5s tie, but the 4 beats the 3 and the 4 hits. It only takes 2 damage. It takes 2 damage, happened, and that skeleton is gone. Okay. So now we go to we were on passive. We opened the door, we're at aggressive. At this point, there's a chance for an interrupt, but again, there's only 1 card here, which has no interrupt symbol, so the Overlord does not get an interrupt. So it's still my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and she would get a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go ahead and move her all the way in. 6. She has a movement of 6, and she will shoot at this one. Her shooting attack is 4 dice, and the armored, these guys are tough. Armored zombie has an armor of 3, so only 4s and higher hit, and it rolls 3 dice to defend. When attacking in a fight, this model gets +1 for each zombie or armored adjacent. There are none. 4s and higher, come on. Well, I only got a single 4, and its 5 beats my 4, so no hit. And again, we check for an interrupt. It's not going to happen. That means the mage could possibly move in there. I hate to use my spells too early. Because that one is going to get to attack Orloff. but my mage is too valuable to put him at risk. If I move him in, he's going to have to go here, and he will then be one of the closest. And I believe this one will attack the weakest. Well, no, it's mindless. No, it says swarm. I'll have to look that up. What does swarm do? Swarm, it will attack. Take the maximum movement, use any cover, perform full movement toward the preferred target. Preferred target is towards supporting friendly model. The target priority, ambush or closest. Yeah, so I would get to choose, but I'm not going to put him at risk. Instead, I'm going to keep him with Orloff. Actually, I want to keep them all together. So we'll deal with this door later. Let's go ahead and move him in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use a spell. Unable to move for the remainder of this round. They attack and defend with -1 dice in addition. Okay, that's not a bad one. Crippling blow, suffers a 3 dice attack. Let's go ahead and do hold fast. I will cast it. So this one does not get to move this turn, and they are at -1. They attack and defend with -1 die for the remainder of the round. Oh, that's not good because then it will go away. So let's hold off. We won't cast that just yet. That is the end of my turn. Everybody's moved. I can't search this room as long as there's an enemy in here. So now it is the enemy phase. This one will step up and attack Orloff with 3 dice. And Orloff defends with 4 dice. And Orloff has an armor of 3, so only 4s and higher hit. Ooh, well, that would do it. 6, 5, and a 4 for the creature. And that beats my 4 and 4. So 1 hit, 3 hits get through, but you only take 1 wound, so I take a wound. And that is the end of the turn. Let's go ahead and now we switch to passive. You flip this card at the start of every round. So we flip it. And if I don't destroy him, then it goes back to aggressive. So let's do Orloff. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to join them. And he is done. Let's go ahead and let's see if Orloff can do. Orloff, actually, I'm going to have Madriga. No, Orloff will attack. 4 to its 3, I believe I said. Yep, 3. 4 to 3. And I hit on... Actually, no. I'm going to have the wizard go. The wizard will now cast Hold Fast. So it will not move. It does not need to be visible. It's unable to move for the remainder of the round. So it can't move, but it's at -1 die. So I take away 1 of the 3, and it's 4 versus 2. Now it's Orloff's turn. There we go. 6 and a 3 beat its 3 and a 2. So it does destroy it. It's got 2 hits, right? Yep, 2. All right. That means Madriga will move here, walk back to wall, and she will search the room. Draw a card. A marauding monster. Hero's turn ends. Overlord may place 1 marauding monster. Now, the marauding monster for this particular dungeon is a zombie, so we will place a zombie, and it has to be next to her. Now, I put her back to the wall so she cannot be hit from behind. It says, put it within 5 squares. The Overlord may then activate the monster. Then you roll a single die. On a score of 5 or more, they can place in another one. I did not. Okay. So this one will attack. A zombie is 2 dice, and Madriga's defense is 3. So 2 to 3. And Madriga's armor is 2. So 3s and higher will hit. The 4 and the 4 block each other, so no damage. All right. Madriga, everybody went. That's the end of the round. And this one activated, so it does not get to activate again. And that means it comes to my turn. All right. Orloff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Orloff runs in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, he's behind it. He'll get behind it. And that gives him a +1 die. Or is it -1 for the enemy? Let me see. Combat, front and rear, a model in the rear. Okay. If that model is outnumbered, -1. And then 1 if it's attacking from the rear. So yeah, so it goes down to 2 dice. Zombies only have 2 dice. So it goes down to a minimum of 1, and Orloff rolls 5. So, and I have to do 2 hits, but its armor is 1. So 2s and higher will hit. They all hit. The 5s cancel, but I've got a 4, 4, and a 3, which is enough to destroy the zombie. All right, we are back to, that was aggressive. Now we're back to passive. Orloff went, and now I've got the other 3 heroes. I've already searched the room, so let's have Rorden go through this door. 1, 2, 3. He opens it to reveal. What is that? That is a skeleton warrior here. And so he could step in and hit it. He rolls 4 to its 2. And 3s and higher will hit. 6, 5, and a 3 to its 4 and 3. Totally kill it. All right, and Rorden is done. I turn them towards me when they're done and away from me when they haven't moved. So I'm going to move. Is there a door in here? Yeah, there's a door here, right here. So I'm going to have Madriga move in. 1, 2, 3, back to the wall. And she will search. Draw a card. Nothing. And it's got an interrupt symbol. Bah, that's not good. Okay, so I opened the door, so we go to aggressive. Now, the way this works is when the Overlord goes to aggressive, you look at the bottom card, you take the bottom card, and if it has an interrupt, it does not. Because remember, the first card I ever pulled was gold. No interrupt. It comes to the top. The bottom card comes to the top. If it shows an interrupt, it gets to use an interrupt token to take a turn. But right now, there is no interrupt, so it does not get to go. Now, the downside right now is there are no enemies on the board when it opened. So what happens is when the door opens, all right, here we go. It's called it's the spawn. Let's see. All right, here we go. At the end of any Overlord turn where no monsters are on the board. Well, I killed that monster during the last turn, so that on this turn, so it's not the end of the turn. But at the end of the turn, there's going to be a spawn point placed. So let's go ahead and move Dana 1, 2, 3, 4, and everybody has moved. That is the end of the turn. So here's what happens. At the end of the turn, if there are no monsters on the board, and by board it means the one that I'm on, which is this one. These are each squares. You can see the board right there. All right, so this board, there are no monsters on it. So what happens is if there are no spawn points, you place one. And you place it near, it says you place it at the starting square closest to the current weakest hero. The starting square was right here, right there. So that's where the spawn point is. And new monsters will come here and come in to attack. This will move around as I move around various boards. All right, let's see. That's the end of the turn. So flip these around so I know that they're ready to go. And let's see, we have a door. I'm gonna have Orloff go through. So he will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He steps into the room, which reveals a door here, a door here, and we've got an archer there, and a warrior, skeleton warrior here. And it looks like there's just a mound of debris here. So you can't move into that spot. All right. All right, so Orloff has moved. He is done. Can't search the room. So let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want him to hit me with the... When he moves over, he'll be able to shoot who's over here. Let's go ahead and get Orloff in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, he's got line of sight blocked by this one, but this one will attack. And he's moved his maximum. So the wizard, Madriga, will go 1, 2... Where was this door? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She comes all the way down. She will try to shoot. Well, yeah, I can draw a straight line to this one. Yeah. She rolls 4, and that is an archer, which is 2 dice, and 2s and higher will hit. And I only need 1 damage to kill it. I rolled 2 6s and a 4. It rolled a 5 and a 4. The 6 beats the 5, the 6 beats the 4, and that one is gone. And that is that. And then my last hero will move in here. And we are all done. So it is now, well, remember, this flipped over to aggressive when I opened the door. So technically I should have done an interrupt. So we'll do that. So the interrupt would move this one up, and it will attack... I think it will attack the strongest, which will be Rorden. So Rorden draws 4 dice, and it rolls 2. And Rorden's armor is 3. So if only 4s and higher will hit. And believe it or not, it does hit with that 6. So Rorden's down a point. Wow. All right. That is the end of the round. This one does not get to activate again, so it goes to my turn. Rorden will attack 4 dice to its 2, and it is a skeleton warrior, so it takes 3s and higher to hit, and it rolled 2 6s, which beat my 5 and a 4, but the 3 would hit if I could get 1 more hit. Once per game, Rorden can reroll any one of his defending dice. Never mind, can't do it. Not attack dice. All right. Oh, wait. The weapon allows you to reroll one of your enemy's defense dice. The second... I got to remember that. All right. Great X. Allows you to treat all enemy armor as 1 less than otherwise. Rorden went. Orloff will step up. 5 dice to its 2. It goes down to 1 because it's outnumbered. And my 6 and 5, although it does re-roll a 1, so let's re-roll that. The 6 cancels, but the 5 and the 4 is enough to defeat it. And that is that. All right, so Madriga will go 1. Hold on. So we did they've all moved, so the wizard hasn't moved. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back to wall. He's not searching. I do not want to get an enemy hitting my sorcerer. So that is it for the turn. I did defeat it. We're still here, so this still happens. At the start of the round, I completed. Okay, so we flip this over. When I completed, interrupt successfully causes a hero damage. I did. This flips back. All right. So when I open this door, or that door, it'll flip again. So before we do that, does a search do it? When a new door or secret passage is opened. When a floor or surprise it, when a hero attacks and fails. And so a search will not trigger it to aggressive. So it's my turn. Let's have Orloff go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's in front of this door. And he will do a search. Draw a card. A marauding monster. So a zombie will appear next to him. I turn so that his back is to a wall. So the zombie will attack with 2 dice. And Orloff will defend with 5. Now technically the zombie is in the rear. The rear arc is the wizard, so that's outnumbered. But I think it's front arc. Front arc. Roll the number. Well, outnumbered is just outnumbered. Okay, so we'll roll. I'm not sure about that, so we'll roll 2. The 6 beats my 4. The 4 beats my 3 and the 2. The zombie has an armor of 1 and 2 damage. So unfortunately, that does not defeat the zombie. Oh, wait a minute. The zombie attacks. That's what it was. I forgot the numbers. Hold on. Let's do it again. Zombie's going to attack. I just totally went blank on it. The zombie attacked. Okay, hold on. There we go. Yeah, he's not going to get through my armor. All right. That is the end of the interrupt. Orloff moved first and searched, which triggered this. This activated. Now it's my turn. Orloff will come up behind, which takes 1 die away. He rolls 4 to its 1. And the 3 beats the 2, and the 3 and the 3 hit, and the zombie is destroyed. All right. Madriga cannot search, so she'll just move on up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And everybody has gone except my wizard, but actually, yeah, my wizard. I'm not going to have my wizard do anything. And that is the end of the turn. There's a door here, so I got to be ready to when I open it. All right, so new round, and it says if no heroes are present on a game tile that contains an existing spawn point, if neither above, then draw the bottom card. And okay, so you do draw the bottom card, which is going to be an interrupt, yes. And the interrupt places an enemy at the spawn point, which is going to be a zombie, and it will activate. So it will go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it only moves 4. Yeah, 4. So we have an enemy on the board. Now it's my turn. Orloff will open this door, which is 1 action. And there is, oh, not good. There's a ghost here and a zombie up here. And, oh, here's the secret door that I found. So we just made a loop. Oh, no, we didn't go through this door. Okay, so these 2 areas haven't been explored yet. All right, Orloff went 1, 2, 3, 3. So he is within range. His armor is increased by 1. He'll do his 5 attack. Now the ghost, they are hard. Oops. Ghost rolls with 3 dice and has 3 armor, so only 4s and higher will hit. Can move through. Okay, that's not good. Well, 6, 5, 3. So the 6 beats the 6, the 5 beats the 4. So I got 2 hits. How many health does it have? 2. So no, the 3 misses. But once per game, Orloff can reroll any one of his dice when making a fight. Let's re-roll one of these 1s and hope for a 4 or higher. I got a 2. So he's used his special ability, so he doesn't get that back. And that's the end of his turn. Shoot. Rorden, 1, 2, 3, 4. The ghost loses 1 die because he's outnumbered. And I hit on 4s and higher. I got a single 4 blocked by its 4, no damage. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She will try to shoot it. It is outnumbered, so once again she rolls 4 to its 2. She hits 4s and higher. Its 2 6s block my 2 5s, and unfortunately my 5 does hit, but it needs 2 damage to kill it, and it does not do it. So that ghost is... So the wizard, 1, 2, 3, 4. The wizard sees the zombie. Do I want to cast something at the zombie? I hate wasting spells on zombies. I'm going to leave him in the doorway so he doesn't get attacked. All right, that is it. It is now the Overlord's turn. The zombie will move 1 space to hit Madriga. It attacks with 2 dice, to her 3. And she has armor 2, so 3's and higher hit. The 1 gets re-rolled. She got a 4 and a 4, but my 6 and 4 tie it, and there is no damage. The ghost will attack. The ghost is vicious. Vicious means it will... all right, flanked, no. Insight, perform against strongest available. Yep. All right, so it will attack Orloff. It rolls 3 dice to Orloff's 5. And Orloff blocks on 4s and has an armor of 3, so only 4s and higher hit. It got my 6s cancel. Unfortunately, it's 5 beats my 3. Orloff takes a point of damage. All right, that's it for this episode. I try to keep these under 30 minutes, so I'll be back in a week, and we'll continue on. Until then, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this game of Dungeon Saga Origins. I'll see you in a week. Everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.